Hello friends, this video is brought to you by www.moeteaching.com.
Let us read the question. Solve the pair of equations. First one and second one. Let us convert these equations to linear equations by substituting 1 by x equal to p and 1 by y equal to q. Then equation 1 becomes 2p plus 3q equal to 13. You mark it third equation. Similarly, 5p minus 4q equal to minus 2 is the fourth equation. Let us solve equation 3 and 4 by elimination method. If we decide to eliminate q, we multiply equation 3 by 4 and equation 4 by 3, and since they are already in different signs, we can just add the equations to eliminate q. So let us do it. Multiplying equation 3 by 4 gives us the following equation. Similarly, multiplying fourth equation by 3 gives us. Now let us add the equations. While adding, the signs don't change. We eliminate q and we are left with 23p equal to 46. We get p equal to 46 by 23, and 23 2 times will give us 46. So we have got p equal to 2 as one of the values. Now we can substitute p equal to 2 in equation 3 or equation 4 to find the value of q. We get 2 into 2 plus 3q equal to 13, or 4 plus 3q equal to 13, 3q equal to 9, q equal to 9 by 3, that is 3. So we have the values of p and q, but in the question the variables were x and y. Actually we have to find the values of x and y. So let us go back to our assumption, that was 1 upon x equal to p and 1 upon y equal to q. Substitute the values of p and q. We get 1 by 2 equal to x and 1 by 3 equal to y. So 1 by 2 equal to x, or x equal to 1 by 2 and y equal to 1 by 3 is the solution of the given pair of equation. Let us read the question. Solve the following pair of equations by reducing them to linear equations. Clearly, equation 1 and 2 are not in the standard form of linear equation. Let us convert them to linear equations by substituting 1 upon x minus 1 equal to p and 1 upon y minus 2 equal to q. Then equation 1 becomes 5p plus 1q equal to 2, and equation 2 becomes 6p minus 3q equal to 1. Now we can solve equation 3 and 4 by any of the methods. We choose to do it by elimination method. We choose to eliminate q by multiplying equation 3 by 3 and then Just add the two equations and q gets eliminated. Let us add the equations. Q gets eliminated. We have 21p equal to 7, or p equal to 7 by 21, or p equal to 1 by 3. Now substitute p equal to 1 by 3 in equation 3 or 4. After substitution in equation 3, we get q equal to 1 by 3. So now we have p equal to 1 by 3 and q equal to 1 by 3. But we have to find the values of x and y. So let us go back to our assumption. We had 1 upon x minus 1 equal to p and 1 upon y minus 2 equal to q. We can substitute the values of p and q and find the values of x and y. Cross multiply, we get 3 equal to x minus 1, or 3 plus 1 equal to x. We get x equal to 4. Similarly, cross multiply, 3 equal to y minus 2, or 3 plus 2 equal to y, that is y equal to 5. So x equal to 4 and y equal to 5 is the solution of given pair of equation. Let us read the question. A boat goes 30 kilometers upstream and 44 kilometers downstream in 10 hours. In 13 hours, it can go 40 kilometers upstream and 55 kilometers downstream. Determine the speed of the stream and that of the boat in still water. We start by assuming speed of the boat in still water be x kilometers per hour, and let the speed of the stream be y kilometers per hour. Now, suppose the stream is flowing downwards, and if with the speed y kilometers per hour, then if the boat also goes downwards, then the speed of the boat gets increased. So the speed of the boat downstream will become its own speed plus speed of the stream. But if the boat goes against the flow of water, its speed gets decreased. And then the speed of the boat will be x minus y kilometers per hour. Also, we will need the formula speed equal to distance over time. Now let us again read half of the question. A boat goes 30 kilometers upstream and 44 kilometers downstream in 10 hours. Now from this formula, we have time equal to distance by speed. Distance is 30 kilometers upstream, and when the boat goes upstream, its speed is x minus y, and from the second condition, distance is 44 kilometers downstream, so the speed is x plus y, and the total time covered, that is 30 by x minus y plus 44 by x plus y is equal to 10 hours. So finally we have reached one of the equations. Now let us look at the second condition in the question. In 13 hours, it can go 40 kilometers upstream and 55 kilometers downstream. Again, we have the formula time equal to distance by speed. Time taken to travel 40 kilometers upstream will be 40 by x minus y, and 55 kilometers downstream will be 55 by x plus y, and the total time taken for 40 kilometers upstream and 55 kilometers downstream is given as 13 hours. So we reach equation 2. Let us rewrite equation 1. Now if we substitute 1 upon x minus y equal to p and 1 upon x plus y equal to q, our equations become 30p plus 44q equal to 10 and 40p plus 55q equal to 30. Let us solve these two equations by cross multiplication method. We first make the diagram. We have p, under which the coefficients will be 44, 55, minus 10, minus 13. Q will have minus 10, minus 13 and 30, 40, and one will have 30, 40, which is already there, and 44, 55. This gives us 44 into minus 13 minus 55 into minus 10 equal to minus 10 into 40 minus 13 into 30 equal to 1 by 30 into 55 minus 40 into 44. Solving further, we get p by minus 22 equal to q by minus 10 equal to 1 by minus 110. From here, p by minus 22 equal to 1 by minus 110. This will give us p equal to minus 22 by minus 110. Minus gets cancelled. We can cancel these with 11 and find that p equal to 1 by 5. Similarly, we can calculate q. We get q equal to minus 10 by minus 110. Minus gets cancelled and we are left with 1 by 11. So we have p equal to 1 by 5 and q equal to 1 by 11. It's time to back substitute. We have 1 upon x minus y equal to 1 by 5 and 1 upon x plus y equal to 11. Sorry, it's 1 by 11. Solve this further. On cross multiplying, we get 5 equal to x minus y and 11 equal to x plus y. Now this is equation number 5 and 6. We can solve equation 5 and 6 again by any of the known methods, as these are linear equations, and find the value of x and y. Here we can see that if we simply add the two equations, that is x plus y equal to 11 and x minus y equal to 5, y gets eliminated. So we have 2x equal to 16 and we get the value of x. Now back substitute in equation 5. We get 5 equal to 8 minus y, or y equal to 8 minus 5, y equal to 3. Hence x equal to 8 and y equal to 3 gives us speed of the boat in still water is 8 kilometers per hour and speed of the stream is 3 kilometers per hour. If we have to verify the solution, we substitute x equal to 8 and y equal to 3 in equation 1 and 2, and we find that both the equations are satisfied, hence verifying the solution.